The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hurricanes will put total leather and will get started. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical. Establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only recruit great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Russell. He's got him. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Murray. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Murray. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Murray. Oh, better look out. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat. They give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Murray. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a...
Oh, he's got some space. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He'll take it himself. He's stopped short, and it's fourth down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
The Canes will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Russell. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Murray. There he goes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Murray. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Murray. Got room to work. To the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Hey, well, that formation hard to stop.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Come on in. Hey. Passing works. You can throw on us. Come on. You can throw on us. Come on.
To the air. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Edwards. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, they're after him. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it.
I got some defensive ends now.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Dances away. Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Edwards. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Slings it downfield. Got the big paws on him, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Buys a little time with his feet. Intercepted a first half.
Damn it.
Turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Murray. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Murray. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be physical.
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Shaka Zulu, 99 speed, 99 excel.
Exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator chumps haven't come easy. They're in a tightrope. They're up by 7 over USC. We will circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll throw it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Finds his man. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown.
99 speed, 99 excel. Shaka Zulu, 99 speed, 99 excel. Nah, once. Yeah, but it's a glitch. It's a glitch on that play. Yeah. You got to do it manually. You got to manually tackle it. Computer won't do it.
What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Fires it. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Coming out on
I thought you would spike it.
Quarterback extends the play. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Oh, shit, I get the ball? Okay.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Shakes off the defender. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
They punted away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Floating away. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls out.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He just refused to go down. Kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. Has to get there to move the sticks.
Bring that safety down. You can't run it.
Turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was
That's a big stop.
Run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense
That was a huge stop.
Give it back up now to their offense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Carr. They found a little running room out of Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Pressure on him Tide right now. 5-1.
And the Canes in a good spot.
5-1. A lot of pressure on them right now.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneaking.
1st down. Tide's got 1 timeout left. We're going to go to the 4th quarter, folks. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, that's big. Any score here for Miami will put them up 2 scores. Shoot clock. It's now in effect.
A little extra shove to go get that first.
Let's go back to the Wildcat. Wildcat's been effective all day. Tough formation. Tough formation to stop. Is he going up the middle? Is he going to the right? Could he go left?
On the snap, it's Carr. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Carr. He's stopped for no gain again.
Let's go to 4, folks.
And they have nothing to show for it.
Let's line this field goal up.
Facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's Carr. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
Huge field goal right there, folks.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Huge.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He'll try to do it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. The quick out.
Basically, I got your plays down now. You like that wide receiver and you got the running back because they got that quick out stuff. Okay. Here comes a handoff. I mean, I know him, baby. I know him, baby. We in it. We in the huddle. You feel me? We in that huddle. Tick, tick, tick. He's got to move. Running ain't going to do it. 4 yards is not going to do it and waste another 30 seconds.
They close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Might be looking to run.
Yeah! Woo! Come on, defense. Let me guess. Handoff.
You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Running back. I called it. It's the out. That's all he's got. That's it. And this is going to take way too much time. He's got to score twice with no timeouts.
We had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy.
Tick, 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 tick.
Right where I want this.
He can't throw the ball. That's the problem. He can only run it. That most powerful team you got. And you can only run it. That's crazy. Oh, here comes the audible. 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 Yeah. Tell me we don't know the plays. Tell me we don't know the plays. Tell me we don't know them plays. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Bring him in the box. Here's a handoff.
You don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go.
That's crazy.
When the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll get rid of it. Working on the right. Quick step and go. Bust through behind his pad. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Just keep slinging it. Using the quick game. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Dumps it off in the flats. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And that's a big stop by this defense. And now, man, this is decision time. If it's at the 5, if it's at the 10, I'm kicking the field goal, tying this thing up. But so close to the goal line, do you want to roll the dice to still maybe take the lead in the 4th quarter here?
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown Tide! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Murray. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Dropping back, it's Blunt. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to change this route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Throws toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be
GG, brother.
And that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.